Hey Dennis, how are you? Hopefully I said that right. Um, what we're gonna talk about today? Of course, we're gonna talk about the Bucks and Heat, yesterday's game. Review of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I will talk about that. Okay, I'm glad I got that right. I appreciate it. Um,
Spider Pig, Spider Pig, whatever, Spider Pig.
you gonna make me watch the Simpsons movie? Okay. Besides that review, then a little bit of what's going on with development in Milwaukee, but we're also going to talk about a little bit of wrestling. That would be the final thing we're going to talk about at the show. With like updates on like events that's going on, and plus the news that they made this past Friday for WrestleMania, and talk about a little bit of that. But first, let's talk about the game. Might as well say yesterday's game. 113 to 120. So a big of a comeback, I should say, in the fourth quarter, which y'all can tell. Because it seemed like the first quarter. Normally they be good in the first quarter, then be like the second quarter they'll either be good or be bad, and it'll just be like sometimes in the third quarter they just be mostly bad but sometimes good. And like lately in the fourth quarter they just been they've been great. 4 game winning streak right now. Ever since the was it ever? I don't think it was ever since the trade. I think it was like days after the trade. No, the game they won versus Minnesota was first, and that was like before All Star break. Then you saw they won their like last 3 after All Star break, and yeah, it's been like a good with the moves they made, and besides having Brooke and Dame being like the 2 oldest in the team, but at least you got some youth in there too. And I guess he's like trying to Doc is trying to depend on not depend, but like trying to see like if he will try to like do some more pieces and stuff like that. Like I said, Jericho Sims, I'm glad they got him. Good rebounder and defender. Probably not that much of a good rim protector, but he's a good defender. But anyways, let's get to the quarter status. That's the highest Miami has scored in the quarter with 37, and I think that's the lowest that the Bucks has scored in the quarter in the first 23. So 37-23. Then after that first quarter, the Bucks had led ever since. With second quarter, you got Miami 28 to Milwaukee 32. Then you got the third quarter, Miami with 28 again, and with the Bucks 30 at that time. And like I said, the fourth quarter they just exploded. Nothing much. Just talk about the Bucks game. Talk about review of Spider-Man and development stuff's going on, and plus some stuff they talk about in wrestling.
And I may
Like
have to annoy him.
you gonna start this again? Mm.
I haven't annoyed you on camera for a while.
Yeah, if we get to 500 subscribers, I think she will not nag me on the next show that we do.
You get to 500 subscribers, I'll be nice all week.
You heard that? Please subscribe.
Not that I'm horrible, but I'll be less naggified, and I also won't bug you on shows by doing crazy things.
Just like what she just did. Uh, Anyways, we said fourth quarter. The lowest that Miami has scored, and the highest that the Bucks has scored in the quarter. So 20-35 on that one. And let's look at the team status. Which it kind of seemed like if I could subscribe multiple times, I would.
What do you say?
That was no said if I could subscribe multiple times, I would.
I'll remember this. You ain't safe.
Oh, hey, Moolah. Well, we all safe. So But it. Oh no 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 no. Yeah, she's gonna keep doing. I know she's gonna keep doing that for a while. So the main goal is get to 500 subscribers at least by the end of the day Friday. So that's the hope. Um,
God bless Russian.
yeah, we do need to stand together. Yep, we do need to stand together. Anyways, team status. Start with Miami first, 41 to 88. With Marvel said that's 47% from the field.
Who cares about Miami?
9 of 31 with 29% from three. I think that's kind of one of the worst times they hit the three. And it seems like as of late when teams hit against, well, when they go against the Bucks and they shoot a three, whatever, it just be like not that good. And it seems like they're doing something a little bit better defensive wise. So, something's working. Of course, 22 of 26 from the free throw with 85% from the free throw line, which is good. Okay, 10 offensive rebounds with a total of 46 rebounds. Not surprising. 25 assists is okay for them. Only 3 steals. Ouch. 3 blocks, and not that bad on turnover for Miami with 9. Now we get to the status with the Bucks. Very good field goal, 44-86 with 51.2% from the field. The 3-point line is they did pretty decent, except for AJ Green. See, I'm going to end up have to deal with this, am I? Ooh, an unknown user. Oh, that was from a few days ago. I thought that was new. So, okay. But either way, so if I failed to mention you, thanks for joining us on Twitch. So, appreciate it. Let's say 14-39 from 3. That would be like 36% from 3. Maybe like a few people didn't do that many. Well, didn't do too good on threes, but the rest of the team, kind of made up for it. 18 of 22. Ooh, at 82% from the field, free throw, I should say. That's not too bad. But yeah, I don't think Giannis didn't miss that many either. So, yeah. 8 offensive rebounds, which they, in a way they need to do better and not like letting, teams get rebounds or, post up or whatever. And I know defensive rebounds is a bit of a problem as well. But then again, 40 rebounds total, 25 assists. Oh, the same as Miami. So that's crazy. Only 4 steals. That's kind of sad. 3 blocks, and wow, they ain't do that bad on turnovers either with 9. So the Bucks are finally taking care of the ball more. So thank God for that. Now let's get to the player status. Let's see. We go over Andrew Wiggins, the new acquired Miami Heat from the Golden State Warriors trade.
I forgot he was traded.
Yeah, for Jimmy Butler.
Right.
And I think there was a few more things they added too. So, yeah. Anyways, 20 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 4 assists, 6 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds, 5 of 7 from the free throw, 1 to 5 from 3, and 7 to 20 from the field. Bam Adebayo with the lowest plus minus with minus 16, but he had 20 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 7 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds, 2 of 3 from the free throw, and 2 of 2 perfect from 3, and 10 to 16 from the field. Kelly Ware, this is probably the most minutes I've seen him play so far with Miami, but he had 12 points, 1 block, 4 assists, 12 rebounds, so double-double with 4 offensive rebounds, 0-2 from 3, and 6 to 10 from the field. Wish the Bucks would have had him, but, draft and all that stuff. Tyler Hero, yeah, he had the game high with 40 points, 11 assists, so double double, 7 rebounds, so near triple double with 1 offensive rebounds, 13 and 14 from the free throw, 3 of 12 from three, and 12 of 27 from the field. Um, I guess Nokia Jofis is the only one that's worth talking about from the bench. Um, Everybody else, they kind of, they mainly struggle. They only went with like a 9-man rotation. Um, Anyways, he has 7 points and he has the highest plus minus out of the whole team with plus 10. 2 rebounds, 1 to 2 from three, and 3 to 4 from the field. Now let's talk about the Bucks. I guess we can just talk about their big four. You had Giannis Kumbo with 23 points and got the highest plus minus with plus 16. Crazy enough, but he had like 3 turnovers, most on the team, 1 block, 1 steal, 7 assists, 16 rebounds, near a triple double, with 3 offensive rebounds, 1 to 2 from 3. Yeah, he hit a 3, and 11 to 18 from the field. Kyle Kuzma, like his field goal percentage was not that great, but his 3-point is somewhat decent. Free throws were better too. But he had 16 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 of 5 from the free throw, 2 of 5 from 3, and 5 of 12 from the field. Brook Lopez, he's finally stepping up, so that's a good thing. But except for the rebounding, as you can see, was good with rebounding until yesterday. Anyways, he had 17 points, 2 blocks, 1 assist, 4 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds. Perfect 3 of 3 from the free throw, 2 of 7 from 3, and 6 of 11 from the field. Damian Lillard, only issue was with him was his 3-point percentage were not too great. But he led the team with 28 points, only 1 turnover, so he's taking care of the ball. That's pretty good. 8 assists, 3 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, 5 of 6 from the free throw, 5 of 12 from 3, and impressive 9 of 17 from the field. So not too bad. 2 people stepped up on the bench. Was Gary Trent Jr. and Kevin Porter, as always, seems like, ever since we got him. Anyways, Gary Trent Jr. had the bench high for the team, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 of 4 from the free throw, 3 of 5 from 3, and 5 of 9 from the field, which is pretty good. Kevin Porter Jr. with 11 points, 2 steals, good defender, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 of 4 from the free throw, and 4 of 7 from the field. So that's pretty good. And yeah, they went with a 11-man rotation because I think they only played Ryan Rollins for like a second. Don't make any sense, but yeah. Final score 120-113. The Bucks over the Heat. Season recap, because they get to play each other one more time. Will be in Miami. That would be in April 5th. Anyways, recap of the games. Bucks and Heat. That was on the in the play-in series. Bucks won that one 106-103. It was a close one. Last month, might well say a month ago, Bucks won here in Milwaukee 96-125. Just a blowout. And both of those times they didn't have Jimmy Butler. And this time, of course, 113-120, and they play each other again on April 5th. Next game is tomorrow. They play against the Houston Rockets, and I think that's a 7 o'clock game. So that should be interesting. Because I think earlier, I think Houston beat them at home. So, yeah, I guess the Bucks got some making up to do to try to win in Houston. So hopefully that's the case. Let's see. Hopefully they don't. Let's see stats. I don't know. Should I even talk about today's games? But I probably will anyway, just to talk about it. Okay, Giannis must have dropped a bit, so he must be either still in the top 10 for rebounding, still second in scoring. Um, Brook Lopez is in fourth for blocks. Okay, so we maybe, yeah, we can look at the points. Okay, Dame drop out of the top 10. Giannis still in second, and Damian is in 12th, so he still is in the top 15. Although you don't see, yeah, I'm about to say, I don't even think Kyle Kuzma was on the top 50. Yeah, I kind of figured he wasn't. Um, but yeah. Anyways, that's that. What Damian Lillard had almost 26 points a game, and Giannis with 31 points a game. But then again, he has been, hasn't been scoring much because of minute restrictions, except for yesterday, so which was a surprise. Let's go to standings. I might have to move this out the way, so we can. I guess we can talk about today's scores before we move on. Let's see. Portland and Utah still going at it in the fourth quarter, 90-87. Sacramento is really beating the crap out of Charlotte with almost the end of the half, 63-45. Detroit beat the Los Angeles Clippers, which is shocking, 97-106. Denver did the honors and beat the Indiana Pacers, and we'll talk about the reason we're celebrating that in a bit. 125-116. Chicago, I shouldn't be saying this is like too shocking. They beat Philadelphia 142-110. Washington in a surprise beat Brooklyn. We will look at that in a minute. Because we know Chris Middleton did play on Friday against the Bucks, and maybe something to turn around. And I think they probably got their 10th win of the season, which is kind of sad. Atlanta beat Miami 86-98 in overtime. Minnesota beat the OKC Thunder 131-128. So that's impressive. So we'll get to that game in a bit. Cavaliers, right now the best team in the NBA. We're winning their last 7. Of course, Boston won their last 5. Then you got the Knicks, who lost their last 2. So there's a chance that the Bucks probably can catch up with that. So hopefully they keep up with their winning ways. And like I said, Bucks are now in 4th, although the Pacers and Bucks are tied. With the Bucks got the advantage because the times they face each other in the season. Yeah, I think the Bucks are up 2-0 on that right now. So yeah, oh, you got Detroit. Oh, they're like a game under everybody, and they're under us. Then you got Orlando. Well, Detroit also won their last 7, I should mention. Orlando won their last game, and Atlanta jumped up to 8th and won their last game. Miami, they lost their last 2, and Chicago, of course, they won. Brooklyn lost their last game, and Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know if they got the biggest losing streak in the NBA right now, but yeah, they 20-37, so they lost their last 8. Toronto won their last game, and Charlotte lost their last 2. And like I said, the Washington Wizards finally in the double-digit wins. Finally got their 10th win. That's crazy. Okay, Thunder is still the best in the West. Then you got Denver. Then you got Memphis. Then you got the Lakers. I guess they won their last two, and shockingly, they're up there now. Houston lost their last game. Uh, Clippers lost their last three. Timberwolves won their last game, and Dallas lost their last game. With Golden State up in ninth, won their last three, and Sacramento Kings. Well, right now they lost their last two, and it looks like they might end it. Well, then again, the game's still early, so who knows? Um, you got Phoenix lost their last game. Then the Spurs lost their last two. Then Portland, Utah, and New Orleans winning their last games. So let's see what happened in Washington. They almost slipped in the second half, except for the fourth quarter. Um, oh, okay. Kim Johnson had a handspring, so that's why I see he didn't play. Oh wow. 26 minutes with Chris Middleton, only had 7 points, although he had the highest plus minus with plus 16. 3 turnovers, 1 block, 1 steal, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 1 of 2 from 3, but 2 of 6 from the field. And they surprisingly won. Of course, Jordan Poole had the highest with 26, and Mark Smart led the bench with 10 points. So I know they trying to, not regardless, Wizards going to win the season series against the Nets. So either way that goes. So move on from that, and let me move this here, and we go to there you go, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Just a little bit of the review. So we're gonna talk about a little bit of what I thought about it and what's really was going on. So they showed like a little bit of the origin story with Spider-Man, like how he got his powers, and they added like some different people that they added Nico was part of the Runaways. If y'all saw the TV series of that, so they added her into this. Just kind of like the birth of Tombstone, that going on. And you get to see like a few costumes with Spider-Man. The one he originally made himself. Then you got the Future Foundation Spider-Man suit. Then you got of course, the original one at the end, which was pretty good. But yeah, just mainly like just following like what how he got his powers, and how all the stuff happened, and teaming up with hey again Dennis. But yeah, overall with the series, I'm glad is having like huge praise, and glad that it was a good one. But we know they're gonna end up making a second season, so I know they were just talking about it. They're gonna add Gwen Stacy into this. But yeah, they had Norman and Harry Osborn, and I know some people will probably complain because they were black. So ain't nothing wrong with people having different skin or whatever like that. Sometimes you just gotta change with the times. So like not every character has to be always white. So it was just something different, and you had like special guests on there as well. Like you have Doctor Strange was on a couple episodes. You had Daredevil featured in a couple episodes. But the thing I was like surprised about, they were saying like Kingpin was gonna be on here, but he wasn't. Unless he was on like the very like end of it, which they didn't show. But I don't know, just something that just wasn't adding up. But I think I like on the very end that they did too. This probably be a little bit spoiler, so y'all don't want to hear this. So just close your ears for like a minute. So most likely, Peter's father is still alive, but he's in jail. So hopefully, when they release season two, which probably would be, maybe either next year or the year after. So maybe
Well, Peter's father doesn't deserve to be in his life if he's going to leave him with Aunt May to be raised. I think it's outrageous. Rot in hell, bastard. Sorry, did I go too far?
Yeah, because we don't even know what he did.
I don't care what he did. You be present in your child's life. You write letters.
Yeah, they probably will bring that up in the second season, but yeah, like we don't even know why he was in jail or anything like that
I
for.
don't
So
need to know.
yeah, but yeah, what they did like just for like this the whole month of January, was like I'm gonna say most of the month of February because it like premiered it like late January. So what they did like multiple episodes on one day and stuff like that. So something different, I guess, just to like try to hurry up and go through that because Daredevil Born Again, which will be out in next Friday. Wait, not next Friday, next Wednesday. I'm sorry. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Overall, I grade the series maybe like I give it an A minus, and from rating it 1 to 10, I'll give it a 9. So I just thought it was like pretty good and things like that. So we can move on from that and let's go to something that's like catch my interest when it comes to stuff going on right here in downtown Milwaukee. If y'all not familiar, I know some of y'all may not be familiar with this. If y'all not from here, the Iron District was going to be like feature a new soccer team, and it was also feature at one point it was going to be a venue and a hotel, and also apartments. They finished with the apartments already, which was done what was it, like late 2023, early 2024. They was done with it, but yeah, they got that going. But it seems like they trying to start the construction of that thing this summer. So let's see. Downtown Milwaukee Development Proposal Center in the minor league soccer stadium has taken a step forward, which could lead to some construction start, which is good. Let's see. Sale price was $9.3 million according to the deed posted online Monday by Wisconsin Department of Revenue, which I think the city had gave them like $9.3 million. So that's just kind of strange. Oh yeah, okay. So they never said how many seats it was going to be in the stadium. So 8,000 seats. That's pretty good. Let's see. This says the value of the site is $7.5 billion. Grant was provided through the Federal American Rescue Plan Act cash distributed to Wisconsin by Biden administration. Then it was announced by Tony Evers 2023, which the project and stuff got quiet. So still the soccer team still doesn't have a name, and they had like top 10 names that people like from the People's Choice or whatever, and they still didn't do anything with it with the name. So we don't know. Stadium will house a minor league, of course, the the United Soccer League championship team. It will be built, of course, next to the hotel that's going to be there too. So they got rid of the venue and just decided to do that in the hotel. So I guess all that is going to be like built up. Also, yeah, this is what I was just mentioning about the Michigan Street condoms. Yeah, they did open last year. Supposed to be an affordable apartment community. But But yeah, but hopefully, they do get the summer construction, because from what they were saying, that it's possible that, the beginning of the season, which they would start their season in 2026, which is next year, most of their games for the first month will be on the road. Then, when it, finally like opened, and they start playing their games there. So they're hoping like the target time for that to be done would be April. So, because I think like most of their season like starts in March. So I'm just glad they finally got news on it, and we can, maybe it'll be on their website too. But I'll check their website another time. Um, well, yeah. Before we go, we're gonna talk about a little bit, wrestling. With WWE, they have like most of their April dates confirmed, but they got the parts of beginning of May had confirmed as well. So as y'all can see my little sheet here, um, the Royal Rumble's already happened. Then you got Elimination Chamber this Saturday. Then you got WrestleMania in April. Possible Backlash in Mexico City, Mexico, which were you know, it was rumored, but it's not confirmed yet. In May. Don't know if they still gonna do King and the Queen of the Ring in June or late May. We don't know. Um, don't know if they're gonna add anything in June or July, or just had like King and the Queen of the Ring in June, then just one thing, then Money in the Bank. Of course, it's rumored right now it's going to be here, but it could be around the July 4th weekend that it might happen. Then, of course, confirmed with SummerSlam in New York, New Jersey area. Then you got Clash in Paris, which they announced, I think earlier this month or late last month. But yeah, Paris, France, of course. Don't know if they're gonna add anything, for like October. Uh, they was mentioned they're gonna do one Saudi Arabia event for this year, but things may change because I mean they're gonna have the Royal Rumble in 2026 next year in Saudi Arabia. Then of course Survivor Series, and now a rumored pay-per-view. They were saying, but it's not confirmed, for like John Cena's like final PLE event, which is his hometown Boston, called Ruthless Aggression. So a few days after Christmas. So yeah, of course with NXT PLE events, they got Vengeance Day that just happened. Then you got Stand and Deliver Las Vegas. Then the other ones we just thinking that they might choose. We don't know. So this part might change. Battleground, Heatwave, that might change. No Mercy, Halloween Havoc, and Deadline. Then we got the special events for NXT with New Year's Evil already happened in LA. Then you got Roadblock that's coming up in a few weeks in New York. And of course, one Saturday night main event already happened, San Antonio in January. And there's possibly be one in May, one in July, and one in August. I mean, we don't know when the fourth one's gonna be, so let me just write that down. Just do May, July. Maybe the other one will be October or November or December. Who knows? But we will see from there. So just needed to add to that. But anyways, yeah, not much to talk about. Wrestling. Of course, we'll talk about the PLE event, Elimination Chamber. So Friday we'll probably do like a pre-show, or probably we'll do it like Saturday morning, just talk about our predictions of the PLE event. So we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty much it to talk about. Although I didn't think it was gonna be like this short of a show, but What more can you do? Anyways, you guys that's watching on Twitch, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining the channel too. Please, follow us on here. We do like live content like almost every day. If you guys on YouTube, you know what to do. Please like and subscribe, and I appreciate the likes that I got today. So thank you. Like I said, we're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the day Friday. So we're close. So hopefully we'll get there. Over 2,400 videos and counting. So check out the contents that we was talking about today. So that's what we talk about on this channel. Check out the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com for upcoming events in the Midwest. Also, photos we took like at Bucks events, and also photos we took at wrestling events. So get a chance, check that out. Yep, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks you guys for watching. Until the next video, see you later.